Honestly, like, I just want Jane the Virgin to start again because, like, I can't live without it, and the fact that I've gone, like, 3 months already without the show is giving me withdrawal symptoms. Hey guys, it's Isla and slide to the left. Do you like my tan? Yeah? Yeah? I'm tanned. Apart from my face, because my face doesn't tan. So I have been wanting to make this video for so long now. Basically, a couple of months ago, I posted a video about my friend Ola's haircut. She cut about 12 inches off her hair and into a pixie cut. I thought I'd make a video for her of the day because it was like a nice little thing to remember, and I just posted it on YouTube because why not? I'm a YouTuber. She also donated the 12 inches of her hair to the Little Princess Trust, which was really great. I've donated my hair before, it's a great organisation. If you haven't heard of it, go and check it out, link in the description. But yeah, we got a great response on the video. Everyone was really positive about it until last week. So I was scrolling through my notifications on YouTube and I found this little gem of a person. Disgraceful. You very feminine and beautiful looking with your long hair. Now you look dull and boyish looking. You shouldn't have cut your hair, especially cutting it into a boy cut pixie, and you also wasted your hair by donating it to a scam artist company that profit off it by selling it to patients that have cancer. You know, it's people like this in the world that make me realise how Donald Trump was elected. So anyway, after sending this message to a couple of my friends and Liv, and basically us all being like, what the hell is wrong with humanity, we decided to have a little game with this guy for being such a douchebag. So I'd like to thank Beth, Flora, Thea for helping me with some of these ideas for things to say to this guy, but most importantly, I'd like to thank Mrs. Lizzie Scott for being the most sarcastic, amazing person I've ever known in my entire life. Honestly, I actually admire your sassy sarcasm and wish I could think of these things. So as you've noticed from this man's ridiculous language, he can't spell. By and patiences. That one really got me. But what pissed us off the most was the fact that this man seems to think that having a boy haircut is, you know, bad. First of all, haircuts are non-binary. There is not a haircut that is assigned to a gender. Secondly, the Little Princess Trust is a very real organisation and not a scam artist company, as this man seems to think. So in order to get those things across, we tried to play a little game on him, and this is what we said. Dear sir, thank you for your thoughts on the matter. The Sly to the Right cooperation will take your comments into account. Yeah, I know, that wasn't really my idea. We are amused that you feel this way about the hair and hope that you will soon realise that it is none of your freaking business if she cuts her hair or not, much less what she does with it. She could give it to the monkeys in Albania to line their nests and it would still not concern you. What's more, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and if you do not behold this stunning young woman as beautiful, we are sorry, because you are missing out, but are also concerned by the means to voice this thought. Sly to the Right thanks you for your patronage. Sass. I can't kind of ruin that because I can't click. Sass. And then about half an hour after we sent this message, this man replies again. That cooperation is called Sly to the Right. Ha 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 ha. That's comical. More like Sly to the Crooks. It's more like it. Sorry. So yeah, this guy clearly hasn't read that I'm actually called Sly to the Left and not Sly to the Right, because he's just a typical hater who voices his opinions before he's actually thought about it. I seriously doubt they're giving hair to the monkeys, lol. Pull that nonsense from someone that was born yesterday. Also, again, he doesn't understand sarcasm. And if she videotapes it and posts it on YouTube, which is a social media website site, it makes every single that sees it and watches it their business. And beauty is not in the eye of the beholder. That's just some garbage that humankind made up, so give me a break on that. Honestly, like, I don't know how to respond to half of this man's stuff. He then continues, because clearly he pressed the send button before he'd fully got across what he needed to say. And a haircut like that is not attractive or feminine looking. That's why it's called a boy cut. It's not called a boy cut, you pleb. She is still beautiful, but it's average and limited, and she looks 10 times better with long hair. Since when was it your decision to decide whether she looks good? Is she not allowed to decide for herself? What? Huh? Who? Ugh. And all charity places are all crooks and say one thing and mean the other. They say anything to make people donate to them. They're crooks with a persuasive crooks with a persuasive mouth on them. They're devils that promise one thing and give something diff in return. This guy doesn't use full stops and it's really, really tiring. In reply to this, because he clearly didn't understand the whole bit about Slide to the Right, I then just decided to use the whole entire song just to see if he noticed. Dear Sir, the corporation of Slide to the Left is concerned by the good gentleman's inability to understand the concept of beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Yet again, we are deeply sorry that you cannot behold on this young woman as beautiful, but do not feel the need to criticise you for this oversight. However, your concept of masculinity and femininity are concerning, and we encourage the good gentleman to step forward into the 21st century, where such stereotypes are being spat upon. The company of Slide to the Right is also most curious to know how a charity that provides young children with hope is crooked, as there seems to be very little evidence backing up your statement. We sincerely hope you have some, for such blatant disregard for the feelings of such young innocents being put through hell is quite disgusting. Once again, Crisscross thanks you for your patronage. Not gonna lie, I think we're doing pretty well here, providing evidence and being sassy as hell. This time it was about 10 minutes after. He replies with, the kind of hope those so-called charities give is faker than a food stamp. Burn. And only a means for them to get rich off. So give me a break, and I'm no stereotype. I know a con when I see it, and you're just very ignorant and naive to see it. How is a charity that is a non-profit organisation gonna get rich off hair? Like, I honestly don't understand how hair is making someone rich. Like, this guy has not thought anything through. What they do is they have donations come in as hair, not money, and then they give hair for free. Like, does he even know what the Little Princess Trust does? He who is most vulnerable and deserving of our respect. We are really pleased that you were able to ignore half of our previous message, as we know this means that you had realised your argument is invalid and that you are clearly a brain-dead hater. We would also like to bring to attention the fact that the Little Princess Trust, who once again is a highly legitimate organisation, do not gain any money from hair donations and giving wigs out for free to patients. This means that they cannot get rich off people, as you so elegantly put it. As before, Cha-Cha Real Smooth thanks you for your patronage. Boom! Yeah. So to this message, he unfortunately did not reply. I mean, I was really into him to keep going because I was, you know, we were backing up the evidence. He could have gone all day and we'd be bamming them out like that. But yeah, he didn't reply because clearly he realised whose fault it was. Thank you for watching this video. If you've taken anything away from this, do not hate on me because I have a Miss Lizzie Scott behind me who will come up with all that sarcasm. Secondly, I hope you've learnt that haircuts do not define your gender. I thought that was kind of obvious, but apparently some people are still so ignorant. Yes, welcome to the 21st century. It's a beautiful place. Kind of. Make sure you please like and subscribe to my channel. I post most Saturdays. And yeah, my voice went really weird then. But yeah, see you soon and goodbye. Bloop.